Hello everybody. So through this session we'll continue with the literature, and in literature we'll continue with scene passage. So today's chapter is My Childhood. The very first paragraph for scene passage is this one, followed by these questions. So first of all we have to carefully read this paragraph, and after that we have to answer these questions. So the very first question is, who was I and where was I born? So from here we can see in the very first line it is given that I was born into a middle class Tamil family in the island town of Rameshwaram. However, we know that who was I? I is APJ Abdul Kalam only. So we'll write down I was APJ Abdul Kalam, and he was born into a middle class Tamil family in the island town of Rameshwaram. Likewise, second question is there. What did not the father have? So from here we can see that the father, Jalaluddin, Abul Kalam's father, he did not have neither much formal education and nor much wealth. So we'll write down the father had neither much formal education nor much wealth. Third question is, what did the father possess? So from here, despite these disadvantages, that he was neither much formal educated and not wealthy, he possessed great innate wisdom and a true generosity of spirit. So we'll write down he possessed great innate wisdom and a true generosity of spirit. So next question is, who had an ideal helpmate in Ashiyamma? So from here we can see that he had an ideal helpmate in his mother Ashiyamma. So he is definitely a father of APJ Abdul Kalam Jalaluddin only. So we'll write down APJ Abdul Kalam's father had an ideal helpmate in Ashiyamma. Likewise, last question is, what do I not recall? So from here he is saying, the author only, Abdul Kalam, that he does not recall actually the exact number of people she fed every day. His mother fed every day. So we'll write down, I do not recall the exact number of people she fed every day. Likewise, second paragraph is there. This one followed by these questions. So after reading the paragraph, we will try to attempt these questions. And the very first question is, what is every child born with? So in the very first line it is written that every child is born with some inherited characteristics. So we'll directly write down here that every child is born with some inherited qualities or characteristics. Likewise, the second question is, what did the author inherited from his father? So he wrote that he inherited honesty and self-discipline from his father. So I write down, he inherited honesty and self-discipline from his father. Likewise, the third question is, what did he inherit from his mother? And so it is written here that from his mother he inherited faith in goodness and a deep kindness. So we'll write down, from his mother he inherited faith in goodness and deep kindness. Likewise, fourth question is, how many close friends did author have and name them? So from here we can see that he had three uh, close friends, and they were Ramananda Shastri, Arvindan and Siva Prakasan. So we'll write down, he had three close friends named Ramananda Shastri. Then second was Arvindan, and third one was Siva Prakasan. Last question is, who was Pakshi Lakshmana Shastri? So from here we can see that Pakshi Lakshmana Shastri actually was the father of Ramananda Shastri, and he was the high priest of Rameshwaram temple. So we read Pakshi Lakshmana Shastri was the high priest of the Rameswaram temple. This is the third paragraph. After reading the paragraph, we have to answer these questions. So the very first question here is, what did the children do after school? So we can see here that after school they went home and told their parents about the incident. So we'll write down, after school they went home and told their respective parents about the incident. Likewise, second question is, what did Lakshmana Shastri do? So we can say here from here that Lakshmana Shastri summoned the teacher. So we'll write down Lakshmana Shastri. Summoned means called. You can write down called also. Call the teacher. Third question is, next question is, what did he tell the teacher? From here we can see that he told the teacher that he should not spread the poison of social inequality and communal intolerance in the minds of innocent children. Should not spread the poison of social inequality and communal intolerance in the minds of innocent children. Likewise, the last fourth question is, what did he bluntly ask? So from here we can see he bluntly asked the teacher to either apologize or quit the school and the island. So we'll write down he bluntly asked the teacher to apologize or quit the school and the island. Now last question is, what was its effect on the teacher? So we see here the teacher not only regret his behavior but he the strong sense of conviction Lakshmana Shastri conveyed ultimately reformed this young teacher. So we'll write down the teacher regretted his behavior and reformed himself.